The alligator gar. A Euryhaline ray-finned fish in the clade Ginglimodi, being most closely related to the bowfins. It is the largest species in the gar family, and is among the largest freshwater fish in North America. The fossil record traces its group's existence back to the early Cretaceous, over 100 million years ago. Gars are often referred to as primitive fish, because they have retained some morphological characteristics of their early ancestors, such as a spiral valve intestine, which is also common to the digestive system of sharks, and they have the ability to breathe both air and water. With such a long fossil record, and having the ability to breathe air, what else do you know about them? Join us, as we learn some interesting facts about the alligator gar. Gars are easily distinguished from other freshwater species by their long, slender, cylindrical bodies, long snouts, and diamond-shaped interlocking scales. The tail fin is rounded, and the dorsal and anal fins are placed well back on the body and nearly opposite each other. Alligator gar have gills, but unlike other species of fish, with few exceptions, they also have a highly vascularized swim bladder lung that supplements gill respiration. The bladder not only provides buoyancy, but also enables them to breathe in air, a capability that allows them to inhabit stagnant and/or insufficiently aerated bodies of water that are poorly oxygenated or hypoxic, in which most other fish would die of suffocation due to a lack of dissolved oxygen within the water. The swim bladder is connected to their foregut by a small pneumatic duct, which allows them to breathe or gulp air when they break the water's surface, an action seen quite frequently on lakes in the southern United States during the hot summer. The scales of alligator gar are not like the scales of other fish, which have flexible elasmoid scales. Their bodies are protected by inflexible and articulated ganoid scales that are rhomboidal-shaped, often with serrated edges, and composed of a tough inner layer of bone and hard outer layer of ganoin, making them nearly impenetrable. The alligator gar is the largest of the gar species, and can grow up to 8 feet long and weigh more than 300 pounds. Adults have 2 rows of large teeth on either side of the upper jaw. Coloration is generally brown or olive above and lighter underneath. Alligator gar are slow to mature, and they usually don't spawn until they are about 10 years old. Spawning typically takes place in shallow areas of flooded vegetation when springtime water temperatures exceed 68 degrees, usually in April and May. Eggs hatch within a couple of days, and the fry grow quickly, eating anything they can find, including their siblings. In a couple of months, they can grow to be a meter long. Adults will eat whatever they can catch, consuming primarily fish, but occasionally taking birds, mammals and other animals. Alligator gar are present in the Gulf coastal plain from the Iconfina River in Florida, west and south to Veracruz, Mexico. The historic range extends north in the Mississippi River basin to the lower reaches of the Missouri and Ohio rivers. In Texas, alligator gar may be found in large rivers and reservoirs, as well as in coastal bays. Recent surveys indicate the species is declining or has disappeared in many areas of the southeastern United States. However, Texas populations are still strong. These magnificent creatures have an average lifespan of between 25 to 50 years, with females generally living longer than males. So, what did you think of the alligator gar? Were you aware that they had the capability to breathe air? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching.